Hi guys, Dr. Dover here. Wanted to send you this video recording as we start week 2 to clarify some misunderstandings or to answer some of your questions you sent me by email. First, I want to say, if you are going to be out of town, as I am this summer, then I would suggest that you go ahead and do your work up until the point that you have left. And then after you get back, then contact me by email and we'll make arrangements for you to make up the work. It's just a lot easier to make up than to work ahead. Secondly, I wanted to let you know that as we are looking at our class during this summer, that there will be some things that you're regularly going to see. So for example, here is our class as you would see it in Student View. And notice how I have over here to the left, I have organized these assignments and these videos by weeks. So here we are from the week we just finished. Here you're going to have a study guide, and then you're going to have a personal introduction. Notice that this has changed. It is now due tomorrow night, May 16th at 10 p.m. There are about 5 of you who have not yet done an introduction, and I don't want you to miss out on the 1% extra credit that this personal introduction gives you for the class. So please make sure, if you haven't done so already, that you do the personal introduction and that you include a picture. Then down here at the bottom are the 2 videos that you're going to be looking here in week number 1. And then there's a weekly quiz. Then as we get to this week's Sacred Paths, you're going to have the study guide, always a study guide available. Please remember that study guide will include not only the questions for the lectures, but it will also include the questions on the textbook. So please make sure that this is one of the first things you do, is you print out the study guide or save it to your computer. And then as you watch the videos, have the study guide in hand. And as you peruse the textbook, make sure that you've got the study guide in hand because it is all chronological. So if you've got a question and you can't get the answer to number 1, but you've got the answer to number 2, remember, it's back in there before question number 2. All right? Notice also you have the 2 lectures. There's a weekly quiz, and there's your textbook exam. I also wanted to direct your attention here to the research paper. Now, some of you are saying, why are we already talking about this? Because this particular tab will give you all sorts of ideas about the research paper. We'll talk about it later, but if you want to go ahead and begin thinking about what you might be interested in researching, and as we get closer, you can refer to this tab, and it will also give you a place to submit the research paper. Another thing that I wanted to remind you of as we look at this week's assignment is that several of you have emailed me and said, I don't understand. I took that test. I gave the right answers. I know I did. I watched the video and I had the study guide in hand. So why'd I get a 0? And Sakai does grade multiple choice, but it doesn't grade fill in the blank. Or in this case, it doesn't grade fill in the blank. So the only reason you're going to get a 0 is not because it didn't register, but I just simply need to go in and look at your fill in the blank stuff, and then you'll see your grade come up to exactly what it should be. All right? Hope that answered some questions, and I'm really enjoying being in the class with you. We're about ready to get into our groove of 2 videos each week and a weekly quiz and a weekly textbook test. And also, I wanted to let you know that as far as I know, I have set all of these, the next week's classes, to open on Thursday of the week that you're studying the material. For example, this week, the material for Sacred Paths has been open since Thursday of last week, and the material for Hinduism, which is next week, it opens at 12 a.m. this coming Thursday. I'm just doing this to give you a chance to get a little ahead, to have about a week and a half to do your work and so forth. Just be aware that on Thursdays at 12 a.m., the work opens for the next week. All right. I hope I answered all your questions. If I haven't, then please let me know. All right. Thank you so much, and I look forward to being in class with you. Talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.